Let's talk about the election. You know, we have a big election in the United States.
I heard.
In the United States right now. It is election day in America. When you ran in 2015, Mr. Prime Minister, you said the leadership we need most is the leadership that brings people together. What do you make of the U.S. election right now? I
make that Americans will make the choice that they need to make, that they choose to make, and I will work with whichever Congress they elect, whatever president they elect, whether it was 2 years ago or 2 years from now. My job is to stand up for Canada and to defend Canadian interests and to have a constructive working relationship with whoever is elected in the United States.
But to your point about the necessity of bringing people together, the closing argument we've seen from President Trump in the last few days, you've seen it, has been a closing argument of fear of immigrants. Look, during the travel ban, you tweeted, Canadians will welcome you regardless of your faith. Diversity is our strength. Welcome to Canada. What is your reaction to President Trump's closing message on immigration right now?
My job is to stand up for Canadian interests and have a constructive working relationship with whoever Americans choose to elect.
But as someone who has spoken up for the rights of immigrants, welcomed asylum seekers to this country, the president has talked about those in the caravan coming up from Central America as invaders. What do you call them?
We've had in Canada a number of democratic challenges right here in my home province of Quebec in the separatist movement. And one of the things that was really important that all Canadians on either side of the debate agreed on was that it was important that people outside our borders not weigh in on our own decisions. And that's a principle that I learned here in Quebec that I will apply to respecting people's opportunities and choices to make their own choices.
You have called Canada a moose. That was your choice of animal, even-tempered and strong. So what's the United States right now?
My father gave a speech to a joint session of Congress back in the late 70s, where he likened Canada living by the United States to like a mouse sleeping next to an elephant. No matter how even-tempered the beast, you react to every twitch and grunt. I said, you know what? I don't think of us as a mouse. I think of us as a moose.
Okay.
You know, large, present, but still massively outweighed beside the elephant. We will continue to be attentive to what's going on in the United States, but stand securely in our own strength and our own approach.